Looks like the Blue Jays' luck ran out. And they fall 2-1 to the Chicago White Sox. I talked about it yesterday, how Adrian Houser's been very good recently. Had a very good start in his last outing against the Blue Jays, and he was great yet again today, going 7 innings of one-run baseball. But in the end, Blue Jay fans don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about one guy, and that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, before I get into it too deep, though, you're 15 games over 500. You won 10 consecutive ball games. And, I mean, look, you're going to lose a game. And I will say this to Blue Jay fans that are pissed off right now. You're going to lose a game. I don't care who it is. It's tough to sweep teams in this sport. Yes, the Jays have done it twice in a row, and they were looking to do it 3 times in a row. You don't see it very often. There's a reason the Blue Jays haven't had many 10-game win streaks in their history. But the key for me is how they bounce back after the streak. Right? They were going to lose a game. Were they going to go out and sweep the White Sox and sweep the Athletics? Probably not. So they lost one. You won the series. You're 15 games over 500. At worst, at the end of today, you're 2.5 games atop of the American League East. With the season series over the Yankees. You're in a fine spot. But go out there against the Sacramento Athletics and take 2 of 3. Or hell, if you want to go out there and get the brooms out against them, do it. Because that's what this team showed me a little while ago when they lost 2 out of 3 to this freaking White Sox team. Where we thought, after winning 2 of 3 against the Diamondbacks, we thought, okay, we're in good shape. Then you lose 2 of 3 to the White Sox and you're down bad. Then they win 2 of 3 against the Guardians. Win 2 of 3 against the Red Sox. Come home, sweep the Yankees. Come home, sweep the Angels. And then win 2 of 3 against the White Sox. They're able to bounce back. But how are you going to go into the All-Star break? You go in there winning 2 of 3 and you're 16 games over 500 and you've won a bunch of series in a row? Yeah, we're feeling good. But you go out there and you lose 2 of 3 to the Athletics, conversations will flip pretty quickly. That will show me a true team. They've been fun to watch. But if you listen to the BlueJaysCentre podcast, I said in the last episode, I want to see what happens after they lose. They lost 2-1 today. It was a horrible game for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But how is he going to bounce back? Go to Sacramento and hit 3 bombs, Vlad. Go ahead. You like your minor league ball? Go ahead. Do it. Because today is no bueno. Running into base running, he is not great. We all know that. But it's downright pathetic. We've seen it now, was it twice in this series or 2 times in the last week where it's just been bad? And it ain't just that either. He goes 0 for 4 today. And he's just destroying the ball into the dirt. Worm killing. That's all it is. I was listening to most of the ball game because I was working today. So I was listening to most of the ball game. But when I wasn't, I was looking at the score app, getting my updates. And whenever I saw Vladdy at the dish and I see out, I go there and I'm like, ground out to third or short. Yep, I'm right. It's every time. I get it. There's a lot of Reds in the Baseball Savant page and blah, blah, blah. Look, results, man. You need results. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in this series in particular, look, he went 2 for 4, had a double yesterday. Guess what, though? That double was a ground ball down the third baseline. And the single was a soft line drive to left center. And people want to say, well, he had that big hit against the Yankees. Yeah, the ground ball down the third baseline? He needs to get the ball in the air. He is so strong. He's so talented. The Baseball Savant page is great until the launch angle is in the dirt. It's been the story for I don't know how long with Vlad. But a rough one today. 0 for 4 in the finale. 6 guys left on base when he was out there. Not good. You're looking for a big hit when he comes up. Instead, you're getting just a ground ball to short, a weak ground ball to short, and then not running it out to first. It's just sad, man. Because I'm watching Nathan Lucas go 2 for 4. I'm watching Bo go 3 for 3 with a walk. Problem is, guy behind them isn't doing squat. Will Wagner, who was apparently hitting fifth today, went 2 for 4 with the run scored today. Kirky came off the bench. He had a hit. Heineman, 1 for 3. It's the only reason the Jays got a run today. Wasn't that a bunt single from Tyler Heineman? What are we doing here? And then they scored a couple of 2 runs in the 4th inning off of Eric Lauer. That was it, man. That's ball game. Pretty rough one. But you know what? I can't get too upset. They won 10 freaking games in a row. You can't be upset. 9 hits for the Blue Jays, 5 strikeouts. They walked twice. Eric Lauer, 4 innings, a 4-hit ball, 2 runs, 7 punch-outs, and walked 1. Just a rough inning. Braden Fisher doing his thing. Inning of work, let a hit, got a strikeout. Brandon Little, clean inning, 2 punchies. And Ryan Burr just comes back off the IL. You think we're feeling good about him. Goes 2/3 an inning, leaves with a shoulder injury. He's going to get an MRI back here in Toronto. Lovely. Yariel Rodriguez, an inning and a third, let a hit, and got 2 punch-outs. Your pitching did a job today. Your offense just didn't come through. You didn't get a big hit. You had 9 hits today. 9. Scored 1 run. It's not good enough. Now, these games are going to happen. But do they let this get to them mentally, or do they bounce back on Friday against the Athletics in where the hell are we? Sacramento. Max Scherzer's the scheduled starter, at least as of right now, in the score app against Luis Severino, who's 2-10 with a 5.30 ERA. Enough said. Game 2 is Kevin Gausman versus Jacob Lopez, and I believe the Jays teed off on him last time they saw him at Rogers Center. Let me find that. Yeah, an inning. That was that game. Inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 7 runs, all of which were earned. Didn't get a strikeout, just was pathetic against the Blue Jays. He's been, I guess, better in ERA 4.26. Then Kevin Gausman's going in that start there. The finale is it Bassett or Barrios? I don't know. It doesn't say anything right now for that game. Bottom line, win 2-3. Go ahead. Go there and win the first 2, and we'll see what happens from there. Because then we put this game in the rearview mirror. Gotta have a short memory if you're a baseball player, a baseball fan. You gotta have a short memory, all right? Again, sky's not falling. You're 2.5 up on the Yankees still. Even if they win tonight. If they lose, you're still 3.5 up. So let's just take it easy a bit. We're good. Am I pissed at the result today? Yeah. Would I have loved to win? Yeah. Would I have loved Vlad to not play like ass? Yeah. But it didn't happen. So we move on. Off day tomorrow. We can all kind of reset, take a deep breath, as can they. We get back at it on Friday. I won't be here because just to let you guys know, next week I'll be at a cottage, but it's actually All-Star Week. I didn't even plan it that way, but it worked out that way. So the next 3 games, the next 3 videos will be in a different location. I've been there before. You guys will know it when you see it. But those 3 videos will be uploaded there. And then obviously All-Star Week, I won't be around. Regardless, no videos. So that's awesome for me. I got to actually have a break. And then Friday, they play the Giants. I'll be back here for that. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today whatsoever, hit the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, in Sacramento against the Athletics. 10:05 first pitch. Not at the Coliseum. Weird. Max Scherzer, Luis Severino is a scheduled pitching matchup right now. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game today at all. Talk to you guys then.